good game. That's what they got to do.
Felix Hernandez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Here's George Springer. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless to off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dyson ranging back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Brian McCann. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Seager there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Houston leads this one 5-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Swing and a foul tip, but McCann is able to hold on as they get the swinging strikeout.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick posts under it, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Nori Aoki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line drive to left. Dyson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Altuve.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. This is pulled into right. Haniger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Digging in, Danny Valencia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mitch.
Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Leonis Martin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Chris Heston is going to come on to pitch here and in just the asked to eat some innings.
Chris Heston.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. There's Segura on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman Yulieski.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Martin. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Here's Gerard Dyson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Gene Segura.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate It swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
In now, Robinson Cano. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 3 runs already home here. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. 3rd home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Aoki ranging back. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Just didn't get it up there enough.
Haniger.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger swinging a ball hit on the ground. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get. He most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Second and third, 2 away. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. In there, 1-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. And a great inning for him there as they push 7 runs across the plate to make this a game again. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 7. Here's Nori Aoki. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Aoki. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, George Springer. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, look at Seager. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 7. Here's Robbie Cano now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.